All right, so welcome on back, everybody. I just got whacked in the face with a dragonfly to start the episode. Let me. All right, I need use the sacred tear we just got. Let's go here. Let me do Ashes of War. Back here, Morning Star, Sacred Morning Star. So now we have Sacred Blade. Let's equip our Talisman. I did not do that for the longest time during my initial walkthrough. All right, I don't have, what am I missing? I don't have enough strength. Okay, I need 2 more points in strength to grab that. I have enough dex. Okay. All right, and definitely have some work to do. Faith and Arcane. I want to have 12 Arcane so I can use Dragon Incantations to basically just Frost and Rot Breath. Frost Breath is really good against Smough in that battle if you can proc Frost on him, and then unload for a lot of damage. Vigor I want to get to 40. Endurance I want to get up around 30 because I don't think I'm going to try to get the +1 Arsenal Charm because that's a lot of running around. I think I'll just stick with the basic one. I might need more endurance. Dex needs to be at 17 for Bloodhound's Fang. Strength needs to be at 18. It needs to be at 14 for our shield. We should be good with that guy. 12 and 8. Yeah, we're definitely good with the Morning Star. Let's just take that off and put that back on for now. Put on this. All right. So now let's go back and kill the Mariner. Let's make a morning real quick. And that's more of a YouTube video thing. I just, I mean, it's kind of dark here this morning. Kind of want to make it a little easier to see if at all possible. All right, so we're going to run at the Mariner. I'm going to put something in the Flask. All right, and where'd he go? Usually he pops out over there or he goes in behind me. So let's summon our wolves. All right, and we got undead spawning. I just want to book it over to him. And Ash of War. And I'm going to die. Wolves. There's a wolf. Alright, let me get the hell out of there and heal. Alright, where did he go? Gotta find him again. He probably teleported over there. Let's refill. Alright, now we should be doing damage, so our weapon isn't used again. One more hit, come on. Alright, he's down. Now they'll all die. Great, okay. So he's down, give me my money, give me my death root. Elko Militia might not be bad. Hopefully. Gotta kill him before I can fast travel. Alright, so let's go back down to Third Church. Alright, now we're gonna head out south towards the Erd Tree. I will put something in my flask before we go in Fort Eye. So now I just want to grab the map fragment because it's on the way. And we're going to go by the ruins. I'm going to grab the Trina's lilies because that's allowed. And the axe talisman's on the way. I don't need that though, so I won't grab it. I'm just going to ride through and grab Trina's lilies and leave it at that. Good, so where... Alright, I'm right on top of it. Where's my map fragment? There it is. Alright. I'm gonna head down the road. Find the ruins. And this is to just get Kawe. Alright, so we heard the howl in the Mistwood. And now I am just trying to grab Trina's lilies and move on. Where's our guy? There he is. Alright, and we're out of here. I filled the requirements. They're gonna head south. I'm just gonna grab the Grace. I would prefer to not die with 3,000 runes, so I might sit down and see if I can level up. Put something in our flask. The mushroom, I'm allowed to grab that. Okay, and rest. Alright, so Mixed Wondrous Physic, Strength Knot, and then Crimson. That's what we got. Okay. So let's see if I can level up at all. And let's see if we can get those 2 points in strength. And I can. I can get another point somewhere. More vigor is always good. Alright, so we're done there. Alright, so now I'm going to grab the golden seed and I'm going to run through Fort Height. Grab the one part of the Dectus medallion. The first half. Come on, Torrent, get up. Go, let's try everybody over to us. See the pumpkin head's coming. Want to wait for him to get down to there so I can do this. Some of the wolves, and then just start rolling because they're going to be fucking fire pots. Already taking chip damage. I'll roll through the explodey pots so they can't blow me up. Let's see if I can get up the ladder. Hopefully I can just get up and warp out before he comes. He's fighting the wolves. That's good. That's good. You don't see me. I'm not up here. Oh, good. There's another dude coming up the ladder first. And I'm not gonna like speed run. Alright, well that's bad. Ah. Ooh boy, jeez. This is a bit of a hot mess. Let me just get outside and I can get back on Torrent and then I'm good. Oh, that demi-human for me. Give me a few more runes. Drop, get out of here. Back to my Grace. Where's my Grace? Where's my Grace? Over here. Alright, so first half of the Dectus medallion done. Another golden seed. Add that to my flask. Okay, so where to now? What do I want to do? Let's go to Kaywood. Let's run through there. Let's get the Lene's Rise and go to the round table. Neat little trick, just drop through the window next to the statue. That's the fastest way out. And I'm gonna go in and turn in my Death Root, and that way I will have my seal ready to go for when I have 12 faith, so I can do Flame Cleanse Me, and then 15 faith gets me Flame Grant Me Strength. Sorry about that. Alright, so I can talk to him, hand over Death Root.
Feeding me. Tarnish I shall grant, feed me.
Alright, so there's my claw mark seal. We're done with him. I'm gonna run down the hill, grab the golden seed, grab the grace, run across the bridge, past the dragon, double back to Lene's Rise, get the memory stone from there, get the grace, get the memory stone. When I get the grace, that's going to trigger Melina to take me to the round table if I rest. I'm just going to touch this one. Again, it's on the way. Not going out of my way for it. So on my Blasphemous Blade builds, I'd get the Moog and I would be like, oh, I'm gonna like, this sucks, Blasphemous Blade ain't gonna beat him. Now the trick is to not get hit by his tail while you run through. We're good. And I would basically like the Twin Blades, like literally the Knight's Twin Blades. I would infuse them with Hoarfrost Stomp and have my Mimic, and they would be like plus 16 or something lame like that, and I would literally beat him with that. Now I am a firm believer in Bloodhound Fang. He is not weak to fire, but he is incredibly weak to bleed. So you can buff up with Blood Flame Blade and just bleed him out. You and the Mimic. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and rest. We're going to go to round table. Get that out of the way. And I'm going to grab the memory stone and head to Fort Barrett. Grab the other half of the Dectus medallion.
But one I can take you gathering place. Very well, let my hand.
All right, here we are. Is Roderica here? She is not. Let's go talk to you. I don't know if that's starts her quest line or not. We might have to. All right. Well, let's go back to Stormhill Shack. We can go to Liurnia now. I want to get her moving. Because we also get a golden seed from her when she leaves and we come back. Let's talk to her again. I don't know if I...
A pleasure to you, give that I love them. A pleasure to you, give that I love them.
Alright, so that's what I think I need to tell them I love them. Okay. Alright, so let's... Since we're here, we're gonna... do the rift. Get to Liurnia and... grab some stuff there. I need to get to EG at least. Because normally I would be grabbing like Sombers and stuff along the way. We do get a Somber 2 from beating Blythe. And a 3 and a 4, there's a quick route that I can do that grabs them real quick. And there's like Stormcaller, whatever. Down there, there's an Ash of War that I always get, but don't need. I'm just riding past Stormvale. Past the wolves. I come back to the base game. One of the things I might do is like farm up the Mausoleum Knight armor pieces from Weed Green Peninsula and the one church. Farm up the one undead outside to get a couple of the bandits curved sword and have that kind of be my base armor set and run dual curved swords and have one bleed and have one frost. Never done. I'm a creature of habit. To me it's more about, obviously because we're here on this run, how fast when we do stuff. Somewhere let's go grab that Quintstone Click Hook. I'm gonna rest just to de-aggro. Grab the map fragment, and then my other site of grace is probably gonna be like around here somewhere at the whatever it is, the Laxbar ruins. Gonna grab that and then take the teleporter to right of Lucaria. Not good. Already got a fly person after me. Come on, boys, gather up. They'll gather up and kill me now. Need to switch back to the Uchi. And so I got my map. And I just need to follow the road. Stop. Yeah, this is what we want. If I put my, I should have put it reasonably in the right place. There it is. I did, actually. Good. Learning. So let's rest here. And level up my flasks. Heading towards the gazebo. There's like a smithing stone 3 that you can grab off to the side. I think it's a 3. It might be a 5. I don't know. Revenant's gonna spawn up. Big one right here. Doesn't matter. We're already in the teleporter. Alright, need a little bit more runage. We need to grab the grace because we are coming back there. Be inefficient not to. How are we doing on time? Good. We're going to ride through the camp. There's some smithing stones we can snatch up. Let me put the Uchi back on. There are more smithing stones down that I normally grab, but they are out of the way. Those are on the way, the smithing 1. And normally I just come down here and down there, there's like 3 smithing 2s guarded by the crab. But what I'm after is that. The golden seed. I just want to hop over here. Hop down. Grab the golden seed. And then I'm heading out towards the Grace and the map marker. And then we're going to go see Bogart. I need to get rid of my marks. Gonna go to the boiled prawn shack, get the Grace, grab the dex knot for my flask. And I'm gonna run over to Raya and accept her quest. Go back to Bogart, buy the necklace, buy a single boiled prawn. Alright, let me get rid of my marks. Done and done. Gonna make it morning, so we're just headed here, here. Normally there's a Grace here that I could grab, which is a little faster to run back to Raya. And then Raya. So let's rest, make it morning again. Level up class. A lot of that it says early day and it's already in the afternoon. Like, bro, that ain't early day. Alright, so our marks were headed that way. The 2 together because the dex tier is just south of where the boil prawn shack is, and that's our Graves and that's Raya. So a little bit of back and forth. And then I want to swing out west and get the EG. I want to get the Academy key, and then I'm just going to probably ride north. I know there's a teleporter that will take me closer to EG, but that means I need to, you know, like, teleport back and drop down from outside Ray of Lucaria again.
What are you looking trying to start some?
Alright, so I didn't need to talk to him. Go get our dex tier. And for those of you who are wondering, I don't do Dung Eater's questline. I don't value him, I don't value his armor. I like the Crucible set a lot better. So I just grabbed the one from Deep Root Depths. Beating the Crucible Knight there while I'm running around underground. Grabbing a couple more things. But mainly I'm heading down there for that armor set. Because otherwise you gotta go through one of the heroes' graves, and you would have to beat double Crucible Knight in order to get the other Crucible Knight set that's available. And you can get the Tree Sentinel set from that same dungeon. You just have to know how to make the carriages collide, you have to make a light move. But that, you know, is a thick boy set. So not a great one.
Over here. Hello, it's rather my mistress, but I was accosted. Could I ask you that
Yes,
thug on me?
hear her request. Come on.
Oh, what a blessing. The thug should be. Please stop.
Okay,
brave
sorry,
tarnished.
I jumped.
You will only tire by striking this barrier.
Oh yeah, whatever. Let's
Besides,
go
I am no foe
see the
of
thug.
yours. Please, think this over.
I know I'm going to need 1,600 runes. Let me go into my inventory and pop a golden rune. Alright, and then I just gotta pop one of the baby ones. Let's talk to him.
What are you looking trying to start something, mate? Show me, and I'll consider. I'm not in love with it. You're a shrew first.
Buy his necklace.
Alright.
Reset the world state. So I'm gonna buy a single boiled prawn. Because now he's a merchant.
Piss. Oh. All right then. I could be.
And this will get him to move over
met
to
someone with a
the
taste for
moat
gold.
over by Lindau, by the capital. Should be able to just ride over. I don't remember there being like a lobster or anything along the way. We'll find out. Because otherwise, like, where those trees are on that island, we'd just be coming from there. And I believe this is like where a death bird spawns in. If you come out here at night. Alright, so we just want to get our invitation.
The thug, please.
Necklace.
Thank you kindly. Did I forget? I seek stalwart. You are very to steady such strength, please.
Alright, we got the banner,
Brave
invitation.
tarnished.
So we're
Seek
good.
the Altus Plateau, the realm of the most time. But you are no the volcano.
Alright, so I'm done with her. Alright, where do I want to go next? Let's get the key. I want to go back over here. I want to grab the grace here. I want to get Bloodflame Blade. There's a grace here. Then I can grab the key. And then I'm either going to be able to warp back if I get away from the dragon enough, in which case I will use the teleporter. But if not, I can run over. I'm just going to run west to the grace. I mean, I guess I can run west until we de-aggro. Let's see if I can put this on now. Still medium load. Alright, so we're good. I like that. More stamina. Just looking at time, I got about 3 minutes to try to get this done before we wrap up. So it's just a bit of running. The only tricky part is going to be killing the scarab that has Floodflame Blade. My last playthrough, I like very nearly like ran out of time killing it. Like it was just getting ready to despawn when I killed it. And I definitely want to get this grace because it's going to let us get back to Vare. At the Rose Church. Just head out west. There's the church. That's where Vare is going to be later on. And look at that. Where there's our scarab, I'm going to run up on the right. Alright, great. Got that. So let's go west more. I think it's like the temple quarter. West, that way. Yeah, I don't want you, and I know there's some Trina's Lilies in here, so let's just... There they are. Take a look at them. The grace should be over here. Yep. And there's our dragon. Let me just grab the key, and we'll warp back, and then that's where I'm going to wrap up. right, perfect. All right, so exactly 30 minutes. As soon as we spawn in, I'm going to wrap up and we'll pick it up in the next episode.